Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a lovely bank holiday weekend if you're watching this in the UK. For anybody else, bank holidays are basically just we get an extra day off. Everybody's very happy about it. We had a lovely toast to VE Day and it was a nice day. I just want to apologise if the lighting changes a lot. It's like a proper glorious sunshine with clouds kind of a day. So if it does change, I'm very sorry. I do have some lighting on its way. I have ordered some. So hopefully next week it'll kind of improve a little bit and I'll be able to be a bit more consistent with it. But yeah, do forgive me if suddenly it's glorious sunshine and then all of a sudden you can't see me anymore. Before I get into today's video, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel if you think that the kind of thing I put out is going to be enjoyable to you. As I've said before, you don't have to subscribe, but you know, what have you got to lose if you do? You'll just make me happy. Now, originally, the plan for this week's video was to talk about all things networking and how to do it effectively. But a little thing called lockdown sort of put pain to that idea. But it did get me thinking. And everything we're doing now is basically online. So I wanted to do a little bit of a deep dive into how to network via social media. Because we as classical musicians are just woefully behind the times, in my opinion, on using social media to really promote ourselves and just using it to our advantage. If you look at any rock band, indie band, solo artist, they have pages everywhere. They're posting all the time. They have videos, reviews, testimonials, everything. And I just think we all need to jump on board with this a little bit more if we're really going to be effective in just promoting our craft and what we do every day. And I think more people should know about it. Be proactive in building your online presence. Invite people you know to like your pages, to watch your content. Send out invitations to your colleagues, to your friends, to your family, to anybody that you think may have a vested interest in what you're putting out there. One of my biggest mistakes when I first set up this whole Heather's Plan kind of brand was that I didn't tell anybody about it for so long because I didn't want them to think that it was silly, which is just silly in and of itself, because the people that I thought would be most likely to maybe roll their eyes a bit or think this was a bit silly are actually the ones who are engaging most with my content. They're watching it every week. They're messaging me, telling me what they liked, maybe what they want to see in the future, and all of that kind of thing. All really invaluable feedback to me as that content creator. So don't say people's no for them. Send them your stuff, ask for their opinion, and if they don't want to watch it, then that's fine. But if they don't know about it, then they're definitely not going to watch it. If you see something you like, then message that person. It's so easy to be scrolling away on Facebook or Instagram, see something that you think is good or informative or you enjoy, go, oh yeah, that's nice, and then just keep scrolling without really another thought. If you see something that provides value to you, then message that person and say, I really enjoyed that post you did, I feel the same way, whatever it might be. Just engage with the person who posted that content. We all need encouragement from time to time, and in my experience, nobody is too successful not to appreciate a kind message from somebody that appreciates what they're putting out there. The other day on Facebook, I saw this lovely recording of just this beautiful solo viola work and realised that I really wanted to have a go at playing it myself. It just really kind of connected with me and I wanted to have a go. So I actually followed the composer of this piece on Instagram. So I dropped him a message just telling him that I'd really enjoyed the piece and did he have the sheet music available to purchase. He replied within a matter of minutes with the piece attached to the message, completely free of charge, and just saying that he hoped that I would play it and enjoy it. And we had, you know, a little bit of a chat about it, and it was a really lovely moment because I was so blown away that he would just send me the music. And now I have a new work that very few people have the music for, which is really exciting. That message took me probably less than a minute to write, and so I would definitely say it was absolutely worth it. You may also have seen that I was on David Taylor's podcast a few weeks ago, and check it out. I'll link it up here because he's had some incredible guests on since then. And David and I connected again through Instagram when he posted on his Instagram story that he was in a coffee shop just working away, and I messaged him just saying that I also found it really helpful to go into coffee shops. RIP to that particular pursuit. And again, something as simple as a message saying, I do this too, can create a really great connection, friendship, contacts, and opportunities. I would not have been on that podcast if I hadn't sent that message. And I've now also got a really great new friend. So you never know where these messages might lead to. Find people you want to collaborate with. At the moment, people are posting on social media more than they ever have. I mean, take me, for example. I was posting videos every now and again. Now I've been able to do weekly uploads. Take a look at your social media pages. Maybe look at what your friends are up to. Is there anybody putting out stuff that you really want to join and get involved with? Or is there somebody who you're like, I reckon we could chat and come up with something really, really cool? Drop them a message. The worst thing that can happen is that they say no, or that they don't have the equipment available to do it. And really, that's not that bad. Think outside the box with this as well. Is there a spoken word artist you could combine your talents with? Is there an artist who wants some music recorded to play in the background of a video of their work? Think outside the box. You don't just have to collab with people in your immediate sphere. Post quality content. This goes without saying really, but think through what you're posting on your social media. Whilst a selfie is lovely, think about the message that you're putting with that picture. Provide value to the person that is giving up some of their precious time to read what you are creating. What do you want to convey through your message? There is so much noise on social media, so don't add to it just for the sake of posting something. If you don't have something that's really worthwhile posting, I just wouldn't post anything at all. This is a little bit of a, people have different takes on this. Some people say that you need to be posting as much as possible. And while there is value in that, and it's a good point, again, I would just argue that posting quality rather than quantity is the main goal here. For me, a really easy rule to follow is, what do I wish I could have read when I needed it? So this means that it'll just keep you a little bit more on track of providing that value and not just thinking about what will get the most likes. Keep your writing concise and reader friendly. Avoid lots of jargon that people outside your sphere of expertise are not going to understand. I'm not always the best at being concise, as you'll probably have noticed by the length of most of my videos, but I am trying to work on this, and it is important, particularly in something like an Instagram post. Don't write a massive essay, just bullet point out what you're trying to say, and then you can always expand on those in something like a video or a blog post. Something that can really help with the quality of your content is working out what your niche is. For me, it's the fact that I'm a self-employed, freelance classical musician, okay? It's a fairly clear-cut set of parameters that I can work within quite easily. There's a lot to cover there. And I also started this channel because I felt like there was a bit of a gap in the information available to musicians and also just performers in general, where people weren't really talking about it, coming from that classical background, that classical training, and that kind of way of thinking. Once you've started putting out content related to that subject, take note of what is performing well and then create more of that kind of thing. I've discovered that my sort of how-to videos perform much better than the ones which have a bit of a more fluffy subject line, if you like. So therefore, I'm now putting out more of those videos. I do want to say, don't be intimidated though by the thought that everything has to be perfect. It really, really doesn't. As long as you're coming to it from a good place of wanting to help people with your content, then that quality will come. The more you write, the better you'll get at it. The more videos you produce, the better you'll get at them. Everything will improve as you go, but just make sure that you're starting from the right place. Last, but very, very much not least, just be yourself. Like I said earlier, you may think that you have to be perfect when you're posting online, but A, perfect does not exist, and B, it's exhausting trying. Trying to be perfect is a trait that a lot of classical musicians really suffer from, myself included. It holds me back so much, and I know it does, thinking that everything has to be perfect before I play it to anybody, before I record it, before I put it out into the world. And that's because that is drummed into us from such an early age that everything has to be perfect. Once you start falling into that trap, it's really hard to get out of, and I am by no means perfect, but it is something which I'm kind of using this lockdown to sort of practice, I guess. So hold me accountable. There will be some videos of me playing coming hopefully very, very soon. I just need to work out how to use all the scary equipment and we'll be good to go. As always, I hope this has been helpful. Come and connect with me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I'm on all of them, on my blog, that's on WordPress, we're everywhere. Please do like this video, subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed it, and yeah, come back for more. I post videos every week on various subjects relating to freelance life and, just to be honest, my thoughts on life in general. So it would be lovely to have you back. I hope you have a great week. Be kind to yourself, take it easy, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. A section of their precious, that's really hard. Precious. What do you want to create? Oh, this is going well. Think about who you might to collab with. I'm gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna talk now. Huh? And lastly, but absolutely not, I think a parcel's arrived. When you think you're taking the thumbnail, but it's actually a video.